Hello and welcome back, creative people. Today we are starting a new game called Subnautica Below Zero. I believe this came out like a week ago. I played the original Subnautica a while back and it was a ton of fun. It's one of those games where there is a story. It's not just an endless thing. Eventually it does end, and I know that this story continues. I actually haven't looked into it a lot. I actually haven't even played this game at all, so you're going to be seeing just as much as I do. I literally just bought it. We're about to hit play, but I wanted to invite you guys on the journey, and we'll see where this goes. So without further ado, welcome back to Create the Future. This is a channel built for creative people that are either wanting to start a business or learn how to market an existing business, as well as playing survival games. So we'll jump right into it. So we're gonna go ahead and hit play. We're gonna start a new game. There's some crazy stuff in here now. The death of your sister. That's scary. Without hunger or thirst. Hardcore mode. Survival mode with only one life and no O2 alerts. And then creative mode. Oh, that's cute. So I think I'm going to try the freedom mode. We might switch back. I know when I played Subnautica before, I was playing in the freedom mode just because when you're playing this game, it's hard enough trying everything's underwater. So you have an O2 meter where you have to come up for air. You have your health meter. And it looks like we have a thermostat where we can get cold now, considering we're in the Arctic or whatever. But with the survival mode, you also have to worry about food and water. So this freedom mode, we're still going to be trying to find what happened to my sister, but we don't have to worry about food, because literally this game turns into a grinder if you have to worry about food and water every time you want to go out and journey. So we're just going to go freedom mode. So let's jump on in. Hopefully this load isn't as crazy as the original Subnautica. It can get pretty intense. This is a cool little spaceship, though. It reminds me of Space Engineers. I'm sure somebody's tried to make this spaceship. But yeah, this load seems a bit drastic too. Yeah, it's getting there. We might cut this out. You might not even hear me talking. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back once the game is actually loaded. Alright, so this is the first thing that happens once it's loaded. Press any button. I figured the game would just start, but I guess they want you really to be here when that happens. So we're going to press A.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
So I guess in this game we're playing the character of Robin, and she's trying to figure out what happened to her sister. Nothing like chasing a meteor as you're trying to land on this planet at the same time.
Approaching 45-46
Turn it
feet.
back.
Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
That was intense.
Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. You have a flower that is a heater. So it's like anytime you get cold, just find one of these pink flowers. First tip of the game. Because yeah, it's like you can see the temperature. It doesn't drop dramatically, but it still drops quite a bit. A little bit of lag. We'll be alright. And I love how these games always start with... I'm like afraid to get in this water. What? So you get in water and all of a sudden you're warm. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And of course we have, just like Subnautica, you can go around and pick up resources. You got crystal. I think that first thing I picked up was lead. You literally just walk up to it, push A, and we're gonna come up here. And we're gonna open up our PDA. So we got some stories. Arctic Survival Almanac. On arrival. Welcome to adventure mode in Xenon Worker. You have arrived in the Arctic climate, and you can see the temperature still dropping because the game doesn't pause when you're reading these things. Quick note, if even you're playing this one or the other one, when you're in this PDA mode, things can still come and attack you because it doesn't pause. So we got a little survival list.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
And then here's, if you're using your LBs, if you're on Xbox, you can toggle the menu at the top. Wow, it gets super cold. I love how, like, if I get underwater, my temperature, like, you would think this water would be freaking cold.
Found the drop pod.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Well, she seems like a nice lady, and my sister sounds like a freaking hero. I'm really peed off that she's dead. But yeah, you can go through this PDA now that
Sam,
we're in
I
the
guess
safe.
I might as
Like
well
our
gather some tools and
oxygen's all the way
resources
up.
before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil
And of
said.
course, she's just repeating what Lillian just told us. But yeah, once you're in your life pod here, you have storage where you can store all your stuff. You got your fabricator, which allows you to create things. And then you got your more advanced stuff, and you got to go around and collect all of these materials out in the world. Got some equipment, standard O2 tank so you can stay underwater longer, fins so you can swim faster, compass so you know which way you're going. Got some first aid. We got some tools. And then we got a waterproof locker for when your storage here gets full. You can build little lockers that just float out in the water. So the other thing you can do is you can use your LB RBs to toggle so you can kind of see. So here is your current stuff that you've researched, and it'll tell you how much everything costs. They've actually added this Penna recipe, which is nice. Nice. Oh, that is very nice. So then you can actually tell what resources you need. Nice. I like that, because I remember back in the day, it's like At first, Subnautica, you come here and you're like, all right, I want to build this standard O2, and it's like, I need titanium and I need fiber. So I know I need titanium, but then I also need fiber, and fiber, I need creepvine samples. But then you're out in the wild and you're like, all right, how many creepvine samples did I need? Where now you can pin it and it literally tells you 2. So that is super nice. Thank you, game developers. But yeah, so you got your current blueprints for all the stuff you can make, and as you're going around in the world, you'll use this scanner to scan things, and it'll unlock more blueprints, which is kind of cool. You also have beacons. Eventually you can craft these beacons and place them around the world so that you can find things quickly. So right now the only beacon I have is this life pod. You also have a photo manager. You can take pictures by pushing in the right button. It'll take a screenshot, and then you can manage all those. You get up to 40. And then these were your logs and your tasks, and then this is like the story. So you got some survival, you got some tech. This is a lot of the stuff that's explaining all your blueprints, the available equipment, vehicles. You have the Sea Glide, the mobile vehicles. But we also have these messages from Sam, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen to these and see what she has to say. Got a notice of death. Just them corporate sending the message, but then we got a message from Sam. So we're gonna play it.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions.
That was a mouthful.
I know your stance on Alterra, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Oh, potato? Listen, I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you. 4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Alterra is not, as you put it, alterrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you. Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Alterra is just like, nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about XenoWorks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Alterra family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize. Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this, I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry. Hey, Robin, I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. And the cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
Well, it sounds like something fishy happened with her sister. And it's nighttime. So I feel like the first thing we need to do is we need some tools. Definitely need to get this. And we definitely need to get the scanner. Yeah, we got a few things. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go out here and we're gonna kind of circle around and see what we can find.
Should be able to use this.
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
So when you're swimming around, if you hit LB and RB, I do believe LB makes you go up, RB makes you go down. So instead of like looking up to go around, you can kind of just use, and it's you hold LB, and it's a good way to get to the surface fast when you're running out of oxygen. Like it's so it's a storm out here.
New creature discovered. New blueprint synthesized.
Of course, here's some pieces for the Sea Glide. But yeah, those are like little things that you'll see just kind of floating around on the ocean floor that you'll eventually scan.
Oxygen.
So that you can create the blueprints. And I love the beginning of this game because you have like 0 oxygen. Eventually you can upgrade your O2 tank, and you'll be able to stay underwater for like almost, I think it's like 2.5 minutes or so. You won't have to worry about What's nice is I haven't seen anything around here that wants to, like, eat me. That's always good.
Oxygen.
Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. But yeah, so you can always see, like, where your beacons are. So, like, the life pod has a... You can toggle those off. But then eventually in the game, you'll be able to build additional beacons that you could place around the map where you know there's resources that you'll want to find, or particular landmarks, or like entrances to caves. I like how they changed the lifeboat because it's got like the solar panels. Still.
Oxygen.
So now we got that. Yeah, there's that air bladder. There we go. We can get a battery and some coil. And a couple batteries. And that should be able to, yep, we'll get the scanner. Nice.
All right,
So
I have a scanner.
hey, she has a scanner. So now we can go around and scan things, and it'll give us additional information in our little PDA, which is nice because there's a lot of things that you're just like, I have no idea what this does or what I'm supposed to do with it. We need to get some creep vines and the creep vine seed clusters. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this in here. That's very unfortunate that and if you use your D-pad, you'll see that the scanner comes out. And then you can go around and scan things, and then in your log it tells you what everything is. And then you'll get some stuff will give you additional use cases, and some things will give you additional blueprints. You can scan the fishes, and that unlocks different things. I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to remember where that sea glider is.
Oxygen.
If you scan the resources later in the game, you'll be able to build a scanner room that then you can say look for all of these resources in the area, which is nice. Yeah, the beginning of the game is just a lot of running around and scanning stuff.
Oxygen.
And then just kind of leveling up your equipment. Bigfoot over there. I like this game because I mostly like just the chill music. It's pretty tame game. I mean, there's some things that are gonna try to try to come at you, but for the most part, little penguins. For the most part, it's a fairly chill game where it's just kind of like you just exploring the story and figuring out. The last game, you were trying to escape this planet. This time around, it seems like, I don't know if they went back and rehabitated. Need to find
Oxygen.
I get it? I think I got it. Barely. I'm pretty sure if you die, it always just sends you back to your pod. Sometimes you do end up losing resources, but a lot of times you won't lose too much. If you're in a vehicle, that vehicle is lost or left. Well, I guess not lost, but it's left wherever you die. So you'll definitely want to make sure you leave the beacon, leave the beacons on your vehicles.
Oxygen.
There's my creepvine. Let's move over here and
All Terra supply cache nearby.
there's pictures of Sea Glide. I can't remember if I need the knife. I think I need the knife to... Yeah, I need the knife to cut that, unfortunately.
Oxygen.
Hey, there's a beacon over there. Emergency supply cache. Swim up, go, go, go. I don't know what that is. And I'm always like nervous going to new things. Because usually like there's some bad hombre around it. What is this? What in the world? Titan wholefish. That's a weird looking fish. Yeah, this isn't...
Oxygen.
Got stuff around it that wants to attack me. Oh, it's a little base camp. Alright, let's go up to the top and get some air. I feel like I made that penguin mad. Nice. So the nice thing about this is, yeah, we'll get some first aid. Get some flares. There's all sorts of stuff here. We might... Some of this stuff is like obviously I'm not playing with food or anything, so a lot of this stuff I'm probably gonna drop because I don't need it. But sometimes over here you get, yeah, you get a PDA, some more parts of the story.
Oxygen.
And a lot of times you'll be able to pick up those beacons. I cannot wait to freaking... What is this thing? What are you? Sea monkey. Are you... Stick. So we got the PDA. You're going down in a hole.
Oxygen.
Oh no. I wasn't paying attention. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. This is the most annoying part of the game. Is the fact that You run out of air so fast. I really need to get the upgrade. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to try to keep these videos at the very beginning with just the grindy. Just 30 minutes. Probably going to end them when we find different parts of the story. Like today we found the emergency supply cache. So yeah. Hope you guys like this series. Definitely be sure to subscribe to get notifications for future videos. As always, my name is Josh. This is Create the Future. Talk to you guys later.